Welcome to A New Vision. This is the first in a series of videos on potential ways to help the United States economy. First subject we'll tackle is the U.S. military. The United States spends between $700 billion and $1 trillion annually on the U.S. military. The next largest spender in the world is China at $100 billion. We spend 7 to 10 times more. Russia, $70 billion. We spend 10 to 15 times more. Questions why? One of the big reasons is that the United States supports between 800 and 1,000 military bases in 170 different countries. The United States is not being compensated for that presence. So U.S. tax dollars going to the military is going into these countries, and every American citizen who is paying taxes is paying a portion of that. Why aren't we being compensated if we're going to protect the world? If we're not going to be compensated, why can't we start closing foreign bases? Do we really need bases in England, Italy, Germany? Do we really need 90 bases in Japan? We only have 15 in South Korea. And South Korea is nestled right against North Korea, which spends 20 to 25% of their gross domestic product on the military. The United States only spends about 5%. So they are spending at a rate of 4 to 5 times more. Yes, it's smaller dollars, but a huge percentage. And it shows where their priorities are. So let's keep those 15 bases. But the others, why aren't we looking at bringing our people home? We have military bases that have already been closed, others scheduled to be closed. Why not bring our military home, keep those bases open, keep the businesses around those bases thriving, creating jobs? We don't have to cut military spending. But if we spend it here in the United States, our taxpayer dollars are going back into our own economies. The other thing that would happen is those countries would have to increase their own military spending. Right now, they can spend less since we're there, and they can use the money they're saving to improve education, to improve technology, and in some cases subsidize industries that may end up taking jobs away from the American people. Why are we doing so much for everyone else's economies while ours is suffering? Let's either get compensated fairly for what we're doing or bring our people home. The numbers that we've talked about, the 700 billion, etc., are all readily available on the internet. One last word about the military. My wife and I have the pleasure of working closely with them. We were shocked to discover that some of our U.S. military families are on food stamps and living in cars. They deserve better for what they do for us. So when we bring them home, let's make sure that we take care of them financially. I hope this gets you thinking about different ways that you might recommend helping the economy. If you like what you've heard, please send this to your friends and to any politicians you may know. Maybe we can make a difference. If you don't like what you've heard, please post your ideas on improving the economy. Every idea that we uncover will get us closer to helping our economy. As I said earlier, there will be more videos in this series. Thank you for your time. Have a blessed day.